Have you ever met a person who feels 25 at 52? Today I will tell you about Anton Feoktistov, an amazing man who, at 52, feels decades younger, leads a busy, active life, trains stably, looks energetic and lively, and most importantly, does not try to escape from age, but has learned to use it to his advantage. Now many people are trying to find the magic pill of youth. Expensive supplements, treatments, biohacking, endless health marathons. But the truth is that real youth often consists of simple things that most people ignore every day. And the most interesting thing is that many of its principles are accessible to absolutely everyone. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about in today's video. Therefore, watch this video to the end. It will be interesting and useful. So let's get started. First, Anton doesn't try to look young. And this is a very important point. Most people after 40 begin to live in a state of internal struggle with their age. They either give up and age psychologically ahead of time, or they start clinging to youth in a panic. But the body reacts very strongly to the internal state. Constant stress due to age literally accelerates aging. Cortisol destroys the quality of sleep, impairs recovery, and affects the skin, blood vessels, and hormones. Anton accepted his age, but did not accept the idea of old age, and that's a huge difference. The second important thing is movement. Anton trains steadily in the gym, and this is not about trying to build up muscles for the sake of photography. After 35 to 40 years of age, the body begins to lose muscle mass very quickly. And along with muscles, energy, endurance, insulin sensitivity, joint health, and even mental clarity go away. Many people think that aging begins with wrinkles. In fact, aging often begins with a loss of strength. It is especially interesting that Anton pays attention to the upper body. And there is an important nuance here that few people understand. A strong upper body is not just about appearance. These include spinal health, posture, breathing, and even brain function. When a person has weak back and shoulder muscles, the chest gradually closes, breathing worsens, stooping appears, and with it chronic fatigue. A strong back literally visually rejuvenates a person for decades, but the main mistake of most people is to train chaotically. One day is a frenzied load, then 2 weeks without movement. The body likes predictability. It is stability that creates the long-term effect of youth. It's better to train 3 times a week for the rest of your life than to destroy yourself every day for a couple of months. Anton relies on regularity, and this is a huge lesson for everyone. But sports without recovery can age as well as a sofa. And here Anton does something that almost everyone forgets about. He pays attention to recovery. Anton Feoktistov pays special attention to recovery, and this is one of the main reasons why, at 52, he feels 25. Many people after 40 make the same mistake. They try to live on wear and tear. They don't sleep much. They are constantly stressed. They overload themselves with work and training. And then they wonder why the body starts to age quickly. Many people treat sleep and rest as something secondary. Although it is during recovery that the body renews cells, restores the hormonal system, and slows down inflammatory processes. We should also talk about time on the street. Anton spends a lot of time outside the house, and this has a tremendous effect on the body. Modern man lives in an artificial environment. Screens, offices, apartments, cars, constant artificial light. The brain begins to literally forget how a normal biological rhythm should work. Sunlight in the morning is one of the most underestimated factors of youth. When light hits your eyes in the morning, your brain receives a signal to properly produce hormones for alertness and sleep, improves energy, mood, concentration, and recovery quality at night. Even 20 to 30 minutes of walking in the morning can change the state of the body more than another fashionable supplement. Another strong point of Anton is positive thinking. But it is important to understand here, this is not about an artificial smile and toxic optimism. Real positive thinking is the ability not to dwell on the negative. People who constantly live in irritation, anxiety, and discontent literally wear out the nervous system. There is an interesting fact. Chronic negativity affects inflammatory processes in the body, and inflammation is the basis of a huge number of age-related problems. That is why the state of the psyche is directly related to appearance, energy, and health. Anton keeps a blog about his busy life, and this is also a very important element of youth. When a person has an interest in life, the brain remains active. A lot of people age not because they are many years old, but because they lose interest in new things. They stop being surprised, they stop trying, they stop creating. The brain needs novelty. New people, new tasks, new emotions, new experiences. When a person lives in the homework sofa mode, the brain gradually begins to work more economically. And at the same time, the level of internal energy decreases. People who continue to interact with the world, communicate, and share experiences retain mental clarity and emotional stability longer. Loneliness ages more than age. But the most important thing in Anton's story is not a separate secret of youth. It's a combination of several simple principles that work together. Movement, recovery, psychology, time outside, an interest in life, regularity. It is the combination of these things that creates the effect of a person who feels 25 at the age of 52. And here it is important to understand one thing. Youth is not a number in a passport. Youth is the state of the body's systems. You can be old at 30 and alive at 60. So instead of looking for miracle cures, start with the basics. Start moving regularly, strengthen your muscles, keep an eye on recovery, spend more time outside, get the constant negativity out of your head, find something that gives you an interest in life, and most importantly, stop waiting for the perfect moment. Friends, what do you think of this man? Write your opinion in the comments. If this video was useful to you, then please like it and share the link with those who might find it particularly useful. We also recommend watching this video that's currently appearing on your screen.